before the needle can pick. Timber and stone, I was raising a wall, sure that a shoulder was there at my side. The higher I built and the higher it rose, wider the room and the hollow inside. In the middle the trial turned to stone, hung in the air with the mortar unmade. Built alone, taught to call it company, and nothing had lived behind what I made. So every quiet choice becomes my fate, a stone I name mine and cannot erase. The question returns and I call it mine. Choose before the needle can pick. Silver will carry the bread to the poor, silver will shingle a roof in the rain. Let it start to speak and soon it will shout, louder than anyone calling my name. Good is the servant, that's how I was taught. Cruel is the master holding the score. Let all that glitter eclipse my own sun. Blindness is waiting behind my front door. Not once every hour my own hands decide. 1,000 verdicts, none satisfy. The question returns and I call it mine. A scale that tips the moment it's tried. Hour by hour, hour by hour, life weighs the gold against the breath. Hour by hour, hour by hour, 2 ways to hold the years I have left. Hour by hour, hour by hour, not the whole hour, love the tick. And I choose before the scale can swing back. And I choose before the needle can pick. Watch how the second hand of the clock turns around and around and around. Not 1 hour has reached its stop up there, and no coin stays nailed to the ground. Every hour I welcome it, every hour one fewer task. Hour by hour a final yes, never a sentence that lasts. When every clock surrenders its voice, no gold buys one tick more than it should. No gold will stay, the bricks of ours stay. The house of light where all my hours stood. Hour by hour, hour by hour, life weighs the gold against the breath. Hour by hour, hour by hour, 2 ways to hold the years I have left. Hour by hour, hour by hour, life weighs the gold against the breath. Hour by hour, hour by hour, 2 ways to hold the years I have left. Hour by hour, hour by hour, life weighs the gold against the breath. Hour by hour, hour by hour, 2 ways to hold the years I have left. Hour by hour, hour by hour, not the whole hour, love the tick. And I choose before the scale can swing back. And I choose before the needle can pick. That flame is 1 last hour to burn, then ash, unless I feed it now. Hour by hour, still asking, still unpaid. Hour by hour, hour by hour. Tonight I will take down the first heavy chain. My hands will not steady, but I will remain. If I open the glass, then the storm can crash through, and the rain will not ask what it ruins or who. My windows are locked from the inside, and I wait to be seen, and I hide, and my door tells them all, don't come near, while my heart begs them, don't disappear. There's one narrow road into a room, and the house that stays shut is a warm, tended tomb. So I leave the door easy and sit in the grave, with no oath in my hand and no promise to pay. My windows are from the inside, and I wait to be seen, and I hide, and my door tells them all, don't come near, while my heart begs them, don't disappear.
This week, the studio talk is all hooks, samples, and AI, while nostalgic hyperpop and warm Afro beats keep these playlists rolling.
You signed the lease on Tuesday noon. You told me dinner with a glass of wine. I said, but clause 7 was no boon. You said no time, the price was fine. I read the contract in the night. 3 things you'd overlooked I found. From morning, let's look with my sight. You said it's done, and close the sound. Let me in before you sign, my dear. Not to slow you, to stand beside. Your speed protects, but alone the fear makes a door through which I cannot ride. My loyalty needs to be inside the decision, not from doubt, from room alone with consequence. I hide like a child before the doom. I can look like a break of doubt, but my pull is a rope to be near. sign with my hand, reach it out, and the nervous child puts down the fear. One Tuesday you called before the ink, 24 hours, I want you inside. I read the lease, we fixed the link. The signing was ours with open stride. Now we sign the contracts as two pens. You taught me being inside is love. My nervous child has grown transcends the keyhole with my name above. The lease is signed, the clause is fair. The risk is shared, the boy has found a seat. Not at the edge, not the hallway stair, but at the table with his name on the receipt. These aren't just fragments passing by, not little clips that fade with time. This is a living, breathing thread of thoughts I've dared to bring to light. Most will pass and never stay. Most won't hear a word I say, but somewhere in the silent flow, there's one who feels and doesn't go. And I don't need a crowd to see just one. That's all I need to be. If I had been for someone I've never seen, I've never known, if my voice becomes a place where they no longer feel alone, then that is more than any fame, more than numbers, more than name. Just a spark that finds its way and quietly decides to stay. A message from a distant soul. This is mine, it makes me whole. And though we'll never meet or speak, that moment makes me feel complete. Not applause, not shining lights, not 1,000 empty eyes, but a single hidden thread where something real is softly said. And in that space, so small, so true, a soul is born. Or maybe two, if I had been for someone in ways I'll never understand. If my thoughts can reach a heart far beyond my fragile hand, then I have lived, then I have been more than noise, more than a scream, just a presence soft and low for someone just a passing flame, a hollow echo of a name. But this quiet unseen tie is where the deeper meanings lie. Not for all, but for the few who feel it deeply, feel it true. If I had been for someone, even once, and then I'm gone, still that moment will remain like a whisper after
This one comes in swinging, that defiant streak running through the charts right now, all that stormy, euphoric energy people can't get enough of. Here's We Came Here to End the War.
We met where the storm had let go of the town, where rain tore names from the wall running down. You looked at me steady, the rain on your jaw, as soldiers watch soldiers and wait for the draw. A cold tremor ran through my skin like a flare, and a long sealed order stood tall in the glare. We knew one another before this first light, and life keeps on writing this meeting each night. My heart is the white flag that rose up tonight, and the fear in my shoulders answers the fight. Long decades we couldn't unclench and forgive, and these tired old hands learn to love and to live. We came here to end the war, not to settle an old score. Last time we sank where our hands had aimed at a face that our fathers had named. We came here to end the war, not to ask who was right before. Our swords came down and turned into rings, and now I'll hold you through all that time brings. Let the bridges behind us burn each gate we once opened to return to soldiers. One rain from above, in this rain I am choosing love. Your fingers found the scar my mouth never named, a wound I had carried for years left unclaimed. You returned to the place and the year where I fell, to the silence I carried and never could tell. And there are the nights when I hand you the ache, the one thing I swore to my heart to forsake. We might have been sent through one fire to this place, not to open the wound but to close it, embrace. When war and anger rises to give its command in the past and is quiet, then you take my hand and the fear drops its grip, but it will not leave, and it watches us love and learns to believe. We came here to end the war, not to settle an old score. Last time we sank where our hands had aimed at a face that our fathers had named. We came here to end the war, not to ask who was right before. Our swords came down and turned into rings, and I'll hold you through all that time brings. Let the bridges behind us burn each gate we once opened to return to soldiers. One rain from above, in this rain I am choosing love. This is not about the words or the borrowed thoughts you've heard. Every page you turn will find a reflection of your mind. You open lines to search for truth, but what you see comes back to you. Nothing new and nothing far, just It's what inside you feels the same. We are mirrors in the light, reflecting pieces back to life. Every meaning that we find is something living in our mind. When your world meets mine, somehow we become reflections now. In every word, in every view, I am seeing me and you. Some will read and feel no spark, some will cut right through the dark. Not because the truth's not there, but it hinges on your care. Every line becomes a key, only if it sets you free. Not from knowledge still unknown, but from truths you've never shown. It's a meeting deep and real. Two reflections start to feel. We are mirrors in the light, reflecting pieces back to life. Every meaning that we find is something living in our mind. When your world meets mine, somehow we become reflections now. In every word, in every view, I am seeing me and you. And when you echo something back, a phrase, a thought, a simple track, it shows me where our worlds align, where your reflection touches mine. More than only words we share, it's the space we both repair. Thank you for the things you see, for finding parts and giving me a place where all reflections start. A culture built from heart to heart.
Say it like fire, not like a war. That's the mood of the moment, defiant but tender, right where today's neo-soul and drill energy collide. Turn it up.
Yeah. You hit the truth like it's a blade. No hesitation, unafraid. I feel it deeper than you know. Every word becomes a storm. You stand your ground, you never bend. I break them, build myself again. You call it strength to never fall. I call it strength to feel it all. We're both too much, we're both too real. Just different ways we choose to feel. Say it like fire, not like a war. Don't turn your truth into something I fear. I'll show you scars I used to hide. If you don't crush what's inside, we don't have to tear apart what's already burning in our hearts. You push me when I need to breathe. I disappear, you take your litany. You hide if you don't crush what's inside. We don't have to tear apart what's already burning in our hearts. When I fall, don't force me up, just stay close, that's enough. When you speak, don't strike so fast. Let your honesty still last. I'll come back, I won't disappear. If your strength can hold me here, not too sharp, not too far. We don't need to leave a scar. Say it like fire, warm, not wild. Not every truth has to divide. You bring the force, I bring the soul. Maybe that can make us whole if we learn to stop the war. We won't need to fight no more. Not every flame is here to burn. Some are here to help us learn. I prayed for cross is the heaviest one, not handed from the sky, but sharpened on my own tongue. I carved this road in the dark, I called for the ache, said show me the truth, now it shows me my shape. Pray for cross, won't let me turn back. I chose this way, now I walk this track. Thought I was brave till the fever hit my chest. Never knew the cost to be my own crest. Begged for the spark, thought I was ready to swallow the dark. But each answered wish writes another scar. I'm both the wound and the wishing star. Pray for cross, won't let me turn back. I chose this way, now I walk this track. Thought I was strong till the trial drew breath. Didn't see I'd be the stone on my own chest. Didn't know the price to be my own crest. Who can I blame when the prayer came true? Hey, every let me grow was a nail I drove through. I wanted to see, now the vision won't rest. I'm the maker and the martyr under the same crest. Pray for cross, won't let me turn back. I chose this way, now I walk this track. Every holy word was a quiet yes to the
Too much sky, not enough ground. That title lands right in the melancholic, floating mood everyone's chasing this season. Turn it up and let yourself drift.
We're running wild, no looking back. Different dreams on every track. You say what's next, I say it too. 1,000 things we'll never do. We light it up, then let it go. Chasing highs we barely know. No time to stop, no time to stay. We laugh and drift and slip away. We fear the lines, we fear the end. But every road we take will bend. We got too much sky, not enough ground. Too many dreams spinning around. We touch the stars, then lose the thread of all the things we never said. If we don't stop, we'll fade to blue, just passing through what could be true. So hold me here, don't run again. Let's find a way to stay till then. We start it all, don't see it through. Always something bright and new. Avoid the depth, avoid the weight. Call it freedom, call it fate. But in the quiet something's there, a different kind of truth to share. Not every spark is meant to fly. Some are meant to stay and try. What if the stillness isn't the end? What if it's where we begin? We got too much sky, not enough ground. Too many dreams spinning around. We touch the stars, then lose the thread of all the things we never said. If we don't stop, we'll fade to blue, just passing through what could be true. So hold me here, don't run again. Let's find a way to stay till then. Tie me down with something real, not a cage but something I can feel. We don't have to lose our fire, just learn to stay a little longer. Say it now, we won't escape. Every time it starts to ache, we bring the chaos, we bring the light. But we keep running from what is right. We got just enough sky, just enough ground. Not every dream must spin around. We'll choose a few and see them through. Turn what if into something true. If one of us can hold the line, the other learns to stay in time. No more running, no pretend, we start again. But this time, and to rest the souls, one steady flame, we learn to stay inside the game. I earn my smile till it fits. Slide it on before the door. Say the clean line, sweet and quick, like I've done it 100 more. The mirror keeps my secrets in cold glass, quiet as rain. It knows the shape I've been when the room calls out my name. To seem is easy, and the same to be is harder than it looks to me. I'm tired of this borrowed face, tired of the polished haze. I want my own I want my own. The city keeps its bargain tight, sparkles spin and disappear. Every shelf dressed up for sale, every grin rehearsed in fear. If I rip the thread, what stays, what falls away, what breathes? If I speak in my own voice, will it still sound like me? To sing is easy in the scene. To be is harder than it looks to me. I'm tired of this borrowed face, tired of the polished haze. I want my own. I want my own.
That title is a gift. Here's the drop. Everything trending right now is loud and euphoric, but there's still room for the quiet defiance of a bell that never rang. This one sits in that hush. Here's You Never Struck the Bell.
Your fingers brushed my hand and nothing more, and something gave way like a guarded door. You spoke no word that anyone could blame. You made no move I had a right to name. My heart pulled back, the scars on second sight, from any light that came too close, too bright. I wanted in one breath to hold and run, a pull that came from years before this one. You did no wrong, you woke my shuttered life. You carried neither anger nor a knife, a wound I never found a name for. Woke, it knew the way to wake before I spoke. Why does my heart cry out, 10 years betrayed, when your two hands have never held a blade? A stranger walks the surface and moves on. Love breaks the ice and follows where I've gone. You are not the real reason for the tears. You reached a depth that has been mine for years. You never struck the bell, it was always tuned. You never hurt me, you found the wound. Some nights you fall quiet by the cold glass. You're weary and you want the time to pass, but in me towers crumble wall by wall, and I can hear a door click down the hall. I hear goodbye when no goodbye was said, and read 10 years of leaving in your head. You say I'm here, look up, you always do. I'm answering my memory, not you. You did no wrong, you barely touched my hand, a glance, a breath, a pause I could not stand. But ash stays burning where no flame is shown, and holds the count of every fire once known. Why does my heart cry out, 10 years betrayed, when your two hands have never held a blade? A stranger walks the surface and moves on. Love breaks the ice and follows where I've gone. You are not the real reason for the tears. You reached a depth that has been mine for years. You never struck the bell, it was always tuned. You never hurt me, you found the wound. You found the wound. The old bark falls away and leaves me bare, and something green comes pushing through the air. I can't tell yet what's ash and what is gold. My hands still shake, the house is still not cold. You said the flame would leave the man alone, and only take the statue made of stone. I wanna hold my ground and let it burn, and half of me is watching for the turn. You are the fire that does not burn me down. You burn and leave no hollow in the ground. Whatever's false in me will fade to air, and what is still alive is what we share. You are the fire that never brings the blame. You bring no verdicts, only my true name. You burn the mask I painted on my heart, and leave the truth beneath the studied art. The days go on, the kettle, the same chair. The lie I hung is gone, the frame still there. Some mornings it feels like a house grown warm, some mornings like the middle of a storm. You never said the road ahead was clear, you only said that you would still be here. And love won't take the burden off my hands, it waits inside the smoke and it just stands. You are the fire that does not burn me down, a small light moving on the frozen ground. You do not ask me to be whole and true, you ask me not to lie when I face you. Burn off the want to look like someone whole, but leave the breathing engine of my soul. Burn out the habit closing like a fist when someone reaches for me through the mist. But keep my voice, my temper and my weight, and take the parts I only learned to play. You are the fire that does not burn me down. I'm standing in it now, still looking round. I don't know what will grow or when or how, or who I'll be by then. I'm burning now.
Two tanks facing off on one street. That's the defiant streak running through everything right now, from drill to hyperpop. Same tension, older weapons. Here's two tanks in one street.
You said tomorrow is my sister's birthday. She is important, we're going, that's the plan. I said, tomorrow is my golf tournament, darling. I signed up months ago, I am the man. Two tanks in one street, and neither backing up. Two principles glowing like swords in the dark. You went to the party, I went to the turf, love. And the weekend went down in the park. 2 tanks in 1 street, my darling, cannot share a single track. Teach me to yield without losing my kingdom, and I'll teach you how to bend, not crack. I was trained by a father who believed yielding was losing, who taught me early that the first to flinch had lost. I carried that into every room I entered as a grown man, and I have paid so many times the bitter cost. When I stand my ground beside you, my darling, I feel him. I feel his voice that said never back down, never yield. Teach me that softening beside you is not losing, and I will teach you the ground that is also a field. But one Saturday, I turned the tank around on the narrow street. I went to your sister's birthday, I brought the flowers, I stayed. My father's voice in my head said, you lost, but I knew that the yielding was a love, not a flag to be betrayed. Now my yielding is a choice, and the choice is my own. You taught me that softening is not the same as losing. The father who said never back down is a smaller voice, and the love I yield toward you is the love I was choosing. The tank still knows how to stand, the ground is still mine. But next month you will yield, and the month after I will. And the 2 tanks in 1 street have become 2 partners, and the narrow street has widened beyond any hill. The store was sealed before I knew my name. You crossed the floor and carried in no blame. You had not touched a single wound of mine, yet every word you spoke had drawn a line. Each ordinary move your hands had made, it lit a blaze that clung and would not fade. I did not name the fear I lived in, it wore your face, a debt I bore within. My hand went cold, what struck this heavy rage? As old and cold as some buried age. It was not you behind that wall of years, it was a law once forged from nameless fears. You walked in, lost cities rose and burned, lit up from streets no living map has learned. You raised your eyes and old wounds split wide beneath the newer cloth and would not hide. The years I lost were years I did not live. You are the one I could not forgive. I ran from you until the running broke and felt your breath push through each word I spoke. We must have been bound deeper than our war, the love in every house of ash and broken beam, its windows burning with the last red gleam. You stood there, wearing a stone wall, not a face. I walked away, never traced the place. You turned from me, and then I turned from you. The roles kept turning, trade a faithful through. The one who left became the one who's left, and every bloodline echoed the same theft. One scar or faces down 100 years, an answer to whatever name it hears. We never learned the name of what we fought. We kept the aim and cast aside the thought. We were a knot of rusted wire, pulled tight, and every pull made increase the bite. We were one mirror, blackened with the smoke. Each face inside it wore the other's cloak. The years I lost were years I did not live. You are the one I could not forgive. I ran from you until the running broke, and felt your breath push through each word I spoke. We must have been bound deeper than our war, than love, than every dawn we led before. That is the reason we were drawn back here, to stand inside the same unfinished year.
That title carries its own weight. No need to dress it up. Here's the drop. Feels like everyone's chasing that hypnotic, defiant sound right now, and this one sits right in it. Destiny, doubt, and a beat that doesn't apologize. Here's You Chose This Path. Before Your First Breath.
You chose this path before your first breath came, in quiet skies where fear had no name. You knew it might break and bend your heart, still you whispered, this is where I'll start. You saw the storms, but you did not turn. Knew every wound was a way to learn. And deep inside a voice would say, I'll make it through, I'll find my way. You chose long before the worry and the wounds you hold. You rose out of the dark with a story to be told. Back then you believed in your light, before this world, before this fight. Why do you doubt who you are now? You knew you'd rise. You remember how you chose. You wear the years like armor on your skin. Forget the soul that's burning underneath. You chase the noise, get tangled in the spin, but there's a truth your heart still keeps. A softer hand that held you when you cried, a quiet strength that never left your side. Listen close, it's calling you by name. The same bright flame, the same old faith you chose long before the worry and the wounds you hold. all your colors fade. Reach for the one who knew you before a single day. You chose long before the worry and the wounds you hold. You rose out of the dark with a story to be told. If back then you believed in your life before this world, before this fight, why do you doubt who you are now? You knew you'd rise. You remember how you chose. You chose. You chose.
You came to me bowed by a debt's own weight, hands folded and low like a soul at the gate. You could not name what you came to confess. I could not say why I trusted you less. Between us a legend no I could unroll, a book of our days that the dark swallowed whole. Each step that we took was an invoice come due. Each glance was a hand closing mine around you. We stood as two debtors, our rise to the earth, and neither could reckon the year of its birth. They taught me the heart was a bank to be paid, where sorrow by sorrow and odds never wait. I say it aloud for the first time tonight. That lesson is closed and that ledger shuts tight. We had a debt that ran through lifetimes long, but love was never able to keep score. You did not come to hand me back my years. You came to walk me out the debtor's door. We had a debt that ran through lifetimes long, and I will hold your guilt like coins no more. Each morning I hand over what I carry, a heart that is a gift and not a store. Not returned, not bought, not repaid, not a pain on the scales to be weighed. You came not to pay me the price of regret. You came so the two of us walk out of debt. I wandered for proof through the houses of sleep, in halls where the dust holds the names that we keep. Each year the ink forgot one shade of gold, and every year our letters lost their fold. And for years we circled the same worn ground. We gave and we broke, then turned back around. We paid one another in tears, year on year, and neither of us was mended by a tear. They taught us that debt is all settled and done, the day when the hurt on both sides weighs as one. The wound answering wound sets nobody free, and none can recall who first wrote it in me. We had a debt that ran through lifetimes long, but love was never able to keep score. You did not come to hand me back my years. You came to walk me out the debtor's door. We had a debt that ran through lifetimes long, and I will hold your guilt like coins no more. Each morning I hand over what I carry, a heart that is a gift and not a store. Not returned, not bought, not repaid, not a pain on the scales to be weighed. You came not to pay me the price of regret. You came so the two of us walk out of debt.
Reason and doubt steps into that defiant, melancholic streak running through the charts right now. The sound of second-guessing everything and saying it out loud anyway. Turn it up.
You map the world in quiet lines. Every fear you analyze. I feel the tremor in the air. Every shadow, every what if there. You step back, disappear inside. I hold the ground, I stay and try. We move in circles, doubt and light, to different ways to win the fight. You see the truth beneath the noise. I hear the cracks between the voids. You bring the reason, I bring the doubt. Together we can figure it out. You light the path, I guard the flame. Different hearts but one same aim. Don't run away when I'm afraid. Don't let my fears become a cage. You thinking I believe we're stronger than we see. I call it danger, you call it a test. You break it down, you do it best. I overthink what might go wrong. You show me where I still belong. But when you vanish without a sound, my world starts shaking to the ground. And when the spiral lose control, you shut the door, you lose the whole. You need some space, I need a sign. Somewhere we meet between our minds. You bring the reason, I bring the doubt. Together we can figure it out. You light the path, I guard the flame. Different hearts but one same aim. Don't run away when I'm afraid. Don't let my fears become a cage. If you're thinking I believe we're stronger than we see. Say it out loud, I trust you here, and I'll believe more than my fear. Your logic cuts through every storm, my loyalty will keep you warm. No more silence, no alarms, we meet halfway in open arms. You give the answers, I check the risk. No need to panic, no need to drift, 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 drift. You bring the reason, I bring the doubt. Together we can work it out. You see the truth, I feel the threat between the things we never said. If you stay close and I let go, we'll find a way, we both can grow. You think I trust, we both achieve more than we could alone believe. A mind that sees, a heart that stays, two different souls learning new ways.
You raised the axe above my head that day. Inside a town no map has learned to say. You never once recalled a single trace. Yet I carried both your shadow and your face. Between the door that shut and now that turned, a toll of winters counted, cold, unburned. Not one memory of mine had known your name. And love reached you a breath before it came. Your life is open in my hand tonight. I hold the axe that never earned its spite. My ancient scar recites a written line. You learned before my blood was ever mine. Give back each year of what he made you owe. And my heart for the first time of stone. I never built blame for their sins alone. I could have called it dead. Each hour collects a line no elder in my blood corrects. I cast that sentence down and let it fall inside your haunted eyes. No foe stands tall. My hand remembers how the swing was made and turns it in midair to a lift, not blade. You wait there for the 100th blow to land, and what arrives instead? My open hand, the scar repeats the line it knew by heart. Do not forgive, do not forget to part. One letter turns the old wolf to a stray, and my heart for the first time answers stay. You were my executioner. I let the axe go cold. I will not wear the mask you wore. I will not fit your mold. To love you is to pardon my own death. One act not to the past demands its blood. That hunger starves on nothing new. I do not serve the ledger that our fathers left behind, and I refuse to be the second blade that they designed.
Hope's the loudest thing in music right now, from euphoric hyperpop to defiant drill, and this one lands right in that lane. Here's You Bring the Hope, I Bring the Signs.
You see the sky in brighter blue. Every dream feels close to you. I see the cracks beneath the ground, every risk that's all around. You say let's go, we'll figure it out. I hear the echo of every doubt, but somewhere in the space we share, there's something balanced in the air. You chase the light, I scan the dark, two different ways to make a start. You bring the hope, I bring the signs. You see the stars, I read the lines. You open doors, I check what's real. Between us both we learn to feel. Don't dim your light, 'cause I'm afraid I won't let fear stand in your way. If you dream big and I stay wise, we turn our worlds into something right. You laugh it off, you keep it light. I stay awake half the night. You promise things you can't control. I try to guard what we both hold, but when I question everything, you show me what trust can bring. And when you fly too far ahead, I ground the path beneath your step. You teach me life is more than fear. I show you care is why I'm here. You bring the hope, I'll bring the signs. You see the stars, I read the lines. You open doors, I check what's real. Between us both we learn to feel. Don't dim your light, 'cause I'm afraid I won't let fear stand in your way. If you dream big and I stay wise, we turn our worlds into something right. No more fighting wrong or right. Dark and day can both be light. careful step. We meet between regret and depth. You walk in like a storm ahead. No second thoughts, no words unsaid. I'm tracing steps I need to know where this road might actually go. You say decide, don't hesitate. I feel the ticking of the weight. You push for now, I scan the line between what's safe and what's a sign. You move like fire, I move with care, but we both feel there's something there. You bring the pressure, I bring the pause. You break the limits, I check the flaws. You want it fast, I need it right. Somewhere we meet, we find the light. Don't rush me till I shut you out. I won't get lost inside my doubt. If you slow down and I stand strong, we find a way where we belong. You see the future clear and wide. I see the cracks you pass aside. You call it strength to take the lead. I call it risk we need to read. But when I freeze and overthink, you pull me back from the brink, and then you push too hard, too fast. I disappear, I fade to glass. You teach me action has its place. I show you timing wins the race. You bring the pressure, I bring the pause. You break the limits, I check the flaws. You want it fast, I need it right. Somewhere we meet, we find the light. Don't rush me till I shut you out. I won't get lost inside my doubt. If you slow down and I stand strong, we find a way where we belong. Wait for me, I'll meet you there. Just give me time to make it clear. I'll speak up faster, say what's true. If I know you'll listen through. No more seeing threat in style. We've been on the same side all the while. You bring the power, I bring the plan. You take the first step, I understand. You bring the pressure, I bring the pause. Different strengths, but common cause. You move the world, I keep it steady. Together we are more than ready. If you hold space and I reply, we won't let this pass us by. Between the force and careful view, we build something strong and true. A force that drives, a voice that stays. We learn to move in balanced ways.
Rising up everywhere right now, that defiant, euphoric sound that turns a hard day into a comeback. This one's built for the people who catch you falling. Here's when you fall, I rise for you.
We read the signs in every sound. Try to keep our feet on solid ground. Every word, it fills the air. But at least I know you're there. You see the storm before it comes. I hear it beat like distant drums. But when your world starts caving in, I find the strength beneath my skin. We don't break at the same time. That's how we survive. When you fall, I rise for you. When I'm lost, you guide me through. We take turns holding the light through the dark, through the night. If you fear, I'll help you breathe. You do the same when I can't see. We don't have to be okay at the same time anyway. At the same time anyway. We build our safety in routines, little things that keep us clean from the chaos in our heads, from the words we never said. But if we both start losing ground, there's no silence, only sound. Echoed fears we amplify, turning whispers into cries. We can't both drown in the same wave. One must be brave. When you fall, I rise for you. When I'm lost, you guide me through. We take turns holding the light through the dark, through the night. If you fear, I'll help you breathe. You do the same when I can't see. We don't have to be okay at the same time anyway. Say it out loud, don't let it grow. Most of our fears will never show. We don't need to fight alone. We can make this feel like home. Just a moment, let it be. Not every shadow is reality. You take the worry, I take the hope. Then we switch places and learn to cope. When you fall, I rise for you. That's the promise we hold true. We balance out, we realign. Your strength one day, the next is mine. No competition, no disguise. Just two hearts learning to stabilize. Through every fear, through every climb, we'll be okay. Just not at the same time. A shifting scale, a steady thread. Two restless minds by trust are led. For the sake of all this time, all these roads that weren't quite mine, I filled the days, I played the part. But something deeper pulled my heart. Not ego, not allowed a name, but something real without a frame. A quiet truth I couldn't fake, a self no mirror could remake. And when it speaks, I can't pretend. It's not a role I can defend. The more of me I let me be, the less I fear what's meant to be. Not something ending, not a fall, just something opening through all. In every moment I create, in every love, in every state, I feel a life that doesn't end. Just more of me, again, again. Every thought unfurled into the people, into air, into the things for which I care. And one day, without a sound, it comes back flowing all around. A sudden flash, a living sign that what I lived is still alive. Not forced, not planned, not held too tight, but something true returns as light. The more of me I let me be, the more I feel eternity. place I start to see a quiet kind of infinity. I've lived in shadow or in disguise. I've felt the fear of hollow lives when nothing felt like it was mine. That's when I feared the edge of time. But when I live what's true and deep in every word I choose to keep, there's no more end, no final line, just endless forms of being mine. I may still fall into what's false, I may still drift, I may get lost, but every time I come back through, I find what's always been my truth. The more of me I dare to live, the more this life begins to give. Not in quantity, but in depth, in every breath, 1,000 breaths, and in this fullness, calm and wide, I feel forever from inside. Let my soul run where it goes, into the world, into unknown. 'Cause every piece I give away returns as life that cannot fade.
This week, the studio talk is all hooks, samples, and AI, while nostalgic hyperpop and warm Afro beats keep these playlists rolling.
I dreamed of a station where the snow fell black and the windows gaped wide to the freezing air. You stood far off at the end of a ruined track, and every nerve in me swore you left me there. I woke with a stranger's grief inside my chest, a loss I have never lived and cannot name. You slept while the night decreed its quiet test, and the dawn was mercy, lighting a room, no blame. I searched all day long for the wound I saw arise, a shadow of a debt gone ancient, unpaid. You poured out the tea without a word of disguise. Your hand was forgiveness and the sentence frayed. Forgiveness is stronger than memory, stronger than the names that the years ground away. I know the one you were in that other life, and I choose the one who is with me today. Forgiveness is stronger than memory, and the wound of the past ran bone and deep. I refuse to let the old shadows stay and swallow the light that we mean to keep. I learned the one you were, and I chose you, though the dreams swore the darkest of it true. Let memory hold the old scar and stake its claim. My heart is stronger than the scar, it needs no name. The visions broke open to a city square, a mob at the gates and a verdict passed aloud. You called it my name, and the soldiers were there, and the road swept me out through the ranks of the crowd. I watched our house torn into smoke upon the hill, and you at the roadside with your face a fallen stone. The question I carried froze deep inside the chill, and the words drowned in me, and I was left alone. It may have been true, it may have been a dream, that wounded memory forged to hold its pain. But granted happened down to the final scene. Am I bound to pass that sentence down the chain? You hold no square and no soldiers on your face, no coat from that winter, no claim to that door. Why hand you a part written down The truth of the past is no debt to be paid. It comes to be known and it comes to be weighed. We can feed the old grief and give it room to grow. Open our hands this morning and let it go. Forgiveness is stronger than memory, stronger than the names that the years ground away. I know the one you were in that other life, and I choose the one who is with me today. Forgiveness is stronger than memory, and the wound of the past ran bone and deep. I refuse to let the old shadows stay and swallow the light that we mean to keep. I learned the one you were, and I chose you. Though the dreams swore the darkest of the truth, let memory hold the old scar and stake its claim. My heart is stronger than the scar, it needs no name. Your hands came blind through blackness, found my bones. They broke down nothing and they threw no stones. You walked the dark in rooms I never crossed, and named the things I never called a loss. And what I call my scars for 10 long years turned into ground where something green appears. I thought a heart survives by holding tight, by handing no one power, day or night. Flow through me, and I will not ask where. Through fear, through shade, rooms with no one there. Let love go find the roads it needs to take, and carry off the weight I could not break. Flow through me, I will hold you back no more. Flow through me, I have thrown wide every door. No hand can own a river where it stands, it ends the day it dries out in your hands. I gave you one tide's turn to prove you'd stay. Love sets no price, it runs the other way. The room I locked is loud with running rain. The walls I trusted come apart again. I cannot tell how much of me will drown. I only know I will not hold it down. Flow through me, and I will not ask where. Through fear, through shade, rooms with no one there. Let love go find the roads it means to take, and carry off the weight I could not break. Flow through me, I will hold you back no more. Flow through me, I have thrown wide every door. Let the current take the walls that fear built in empty halls. Let it flood the closed up room where regret has learned to bloom. I won't become the bridge they cross to run from touch and call it loss. I won't become the cage love fears. I'll draw no line across the years. Flow through me, and I will not ask where. Let the deep show all I could not share. Flow through me, and I will not ask where. The walls are down, the water's and so are you.
We don't have to be perfect tonight, because right now everyone's chasing that messy, defiant, indie sleaze feeling where the flaws are the whole point. So drop the pressure and let this one carry you.
We're drawing lines in perfect shape, measuring every move we make. You see the cracks I try to hide, I see your storms you keep inside. We speak in rules and should and must, turning care into quiet dust. But in the silence something breaks, when every word's a test we take. Maybe love's not a flawless design, maybe almost is more than fine. We don't have to be perfect tonight. Put down the weight, stop the fight. If we fall side by side. Some things are good as they are, right? Let it breathe, let it be. You and I don't need to agree. All the flaws we try to erase might be the reason we're still in this place. You call it truth, I call it pain. We chase the sun but dance in rain, counting mistakes like they define every inch of your heart and mine. But what if we just paused a while, traded critique for a fragile smile, said what we feel before it grows into a weight nobody shows. Maybe love's not a war to win, maybe grace is where we begin. We don't have to be perfect tonight. Put down the weight, stop the fight. If we fall side by side. Some things are good as they are, right? Let it breathe, let it be. You and I don't need to agree. All the flaws we try to erase might be the reason we're still in this place. No more keeping score of who is right. No more shadows hiding in the light. Say it now, don't let it decay. Every feeling we push away, we can learn to loosen our grip. Let good enough be worth it. We don't have to be perfect tonight. Turn all the pressure into light. Every scar, every broken line tells me your heart still beats with mine. Let it breathe, let it stay. We don't need to fix every way. Maybe love doesn't need to be anything more than you and me.
You were the lesson with no words to read, a book with no letters, a book with no creed. You revealed not a thing, you settled no doubt, and the whole of my road turned itself inside out. You were the lesson with no words to read, a map only rainfall could ever have freed. I never once called you with reason or plan. I lived you once and I woke up a man. Not with preaching, not with proof, not with answers held aloof. You entered my life as a person, you stayed, and the world I had known was unmade and remade. for kindness, I answered with command. Perhaps you walked out and my pride would not chase, and 1,000 hard hours returned me to that place. A chance to hold ground where I ran once before, a chance to stay on, not to walk out the door. No one came to tell us the verdict of that time, or the names that we carried, or whose was the crime. But why should I dig for the roles that we played, when a role for today is already made? You came, but not to sit in judgment on my past, not to give back the blows I had thrown first and last. You held all my old wrongs and you left them behind, and you gave back no wound out of all you could find. You came to teach me one thing, and one alone, to open my hands to a gift I don't own. You were the lesson with no words to read, the hardest, the simplest, the first living seed. You never became the neat theory I sought, you became my whole fate, which no reason is caught. You were the lesson with no words to read, a voice that laid down no commandment to heed. You asked for no change, made no bargain, no vow. You loved and I changed, and I cannot say how. You held up no sermon, no ladder of debt, no pile of spent days over me as a threat. You came into my life as a person and stayed, and the man that I am is the man that you made. You were the lesson with no words to read, a book written in word, the whole of my creed. I hunted a lifetime for reasons to give, and the answer was love, and my answer was live. Live.
Slow fire, still aflame, that low smoldering neo-soul burn that's everywhere right now, sitting somewhere between melancholic and defiant. Turn it up, this one takes its time.
You're ready now, you've made the plan. Every step is in your hands. I feel the waves before I move, waiting for the moment's truth. You push ahead, I hold the ground. You speak it sharp, I keep it down. But underneath the quiet space, we're both just trying to find our place. You call it slow, I call it time. You see delay, I see a sign. We're a slow fire, still a flame, different rhythm, same old aim. You move fast, I move deep, but we've got something we can keep. Don't rush me, I won't hide. We can stand here side by side. Not too late, not too soon, we'll find our way. We always do. We always do. You feel the weight of doing all, I feel the fear if something falls. You want a choice, a clear-cut line. I need a moment to decide, but I can try to take the lead in little ways. We'll start to see, and you can trust I'll meet you there if you give space instead of fear. We both hold back what we don't say, but silence won't make it okay. We're a slow fire, still a flame, different rhythm, same old aim. You move fast, I move deep, but we've got something we can keep. Don't rush me, I won't hide. We can stand here side by side. Not too late and not too soon, we'll find our way. We always do, 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 do. We always do, 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 do. I learned to act. We meet somewhere in the middle of that. We're a slow fire, still a flame. Not too different, just a change. You bring purpose, I bring peace. Together we don't have to freeze. Step by step and breath by breath, we give our silence something said. And your strength and in my calm, we finally find where we belong.
The silence opens like a room, one chair drawn back, the table still. The kitchen dims into the gloom and leaves a space for me to fill. I read your words an hour old, and somehow it's my fault, I'm told. Your quiet wakes the judge in me. This isn't peace, it's something cold. He turns each silence into proof and reads a sentence I can't hold. The silence isn't mine to claim. It doesn't carry my own name. Fills the quiet kitchen air. I breathe and let it settle there. The kitchen cools to empty air. One chair pulled out, the far seat bare. No one is late, I put me there. The hush turns sharp, it wakes the judge, whose blooming verdict will not budge. The quiet wakes a judge in me. This isn't peace, it's something cold. He turns each silence into proof. His verdict blooms, too sharp to hold. This silence isn't mine to claim. It doesn't carry my own name. I let the kitchen's quiet fill and breathe and let the room go still. And trust the dark enough to rest. No dreams to guard, no name to keep. I close my eyes and fall asleep. The silence hardened into walls, a breathless dark where no voice calls. I called it prison, bolt and bar. This quiet room is where you are.
The world's spinning fast and everyone's chasing the next loud thing, but sometimes the boldest move is cutting through the noise. Here's Break the Silence.
You sit across the table, not a word. I ask what's wrong. You haven't stirred. My head writes novels in the quiet room. each one ending in a quiet gloom. I rehearse the sentence before I speak. I wait for perfect, the silence feels oblique. My inner judge has never once sat down. I write my name in stone, I wear the crown. Break the silence, love, just a line. I'm here, we'll do it, we'll be fine. Don't make me read what isn't said. That's where my worst stories get fed. You broke it softly. I'm here, I'm not gone. 3 words, and the novels were done. I breathed, the story stopped their feet. You're here was the only line I need. Break the silence, just I'm here. And suddenly the room is clear. My worst stories lose their stage. Your 3 words turn the page. We feel too much, we fall too deep. Make poetry out of what we keep. Every silence turns to stone. Every calm feels like a warning. You read my soul before I speak. Find the places soft and weak. But when the shadows start to grow, we're both afraid of letting go. We mirror every hidden scar, but don't know who we really are. Will you stay when it's dark and me? When I'm not who I want to be? When the fear says you walk away, like every ghost that couldn't stay. If we break, don't fall apart. Just stay when it's dark. We dive into the deepest end, where feelings twist and never bend. We try to prove whose pain is real, as if that's how we learn to feel. You want spontaneous, so do I. But love's not here to justify. Not every tear needs to be saved. Not every heart is meant to break. Maybe love is something more than what we've been searching for. Will you stay when it's dark in me? When I'm not who I want to be? When the fear says you'll walk away, like every ghost that couldn't stay. If we break, don't fall apart. Just stay when it's dark. Let's come back down, touch the ground. Not every truth is in the sound. Hold my hand, don't drift too far. We don't need to chase the scar. I won't leave if you won't hide. We can stand on the same side. Not who hurts more, not who's right, just 2 souls learning how to fight. I will stay when it's dark and you, when the world feels untrue, when the silence gets too loud and you're lost inside the cloud. We're not broken, we're just scarred. I'll stay when every shadow means goodbye. Some just need a place to lie.
Right now, everything is either loud or lonely, but sometimes you just want a slow one that holds still. Here's thinking out loud.
They say he's got a hold on me, like I've been pulled too deep to see, like I've been caught inside his mind and left my own somewhere behind. But they don't hear what's really true. I'm not becoming something new. From him alone, no, this is me, unfolding in his company. He's not the place I'm walking to. He's just the light that lets me through. I'm thinking out loud, here and now, not hiding where or why or how. This isn't his voice that you hear, it's mine becoming something clear. A journey not to understand, another life, another man, but turning slowly deep inside to meet the self I used to hide. A book I've never read before becomes a kind of open door, not to escape, not to pretend, but to begin and not to end. Each word I speak, I shape, I test, not polished thought, but something pressed, alive between the doubt and breath, a fragile line of living sense. I read, I speak, I let it show how thought begins, how thought can grow. I'm thinking out loud, unprepared. Not every truth is clean or shared, but something forms within the sound, a self that's slowly being found. Not many need this, not at all. Most pass it by, they never call. But for the few who feel it too, this path becomes a way through. He is the question, not the end, a distant voice, a quiet friend, an inner echo I can trust to break apart what turns to dust. And in that space where thoughts collide, I see the movement of my mind, not finished, not complete or whole, but living as a searching soul. I'm thinking out loud, that is all. No final truth, no perfect call, just something honest, raw and real, a way to touch, a way to feel. Not into him, but through his light, I turn to face my inner side. And in this fragile open view, I become something far more true. Not his voice, but mine revealed in the simple act of being real.
We met in the smoke of a war we had won, with nothing but walls and the ash and the sun. You knew the one sentence that unbarred my side. I knew the den where your childhood learned to hide. We clashed like two armies drawn up on a field, and both of us swore that we never would yield. I came to you cloaked in a name not my own, a hero's long coat, and I hid inside alone. And one of us whispered steady and low, we're done being enemies, let the war go. We raised our blades across the blistered years, our hands lost hold of holding not of spears. Tonight we set the contest down instead. Which one is stronger? Let it go unsaid. Love is the truth of two tired souls, two swords laid down to abandon roles. You could have struck, you had every right, and set your wound on the table tonight. We don't start over, we start from the war. From the moment we stopped and asked for no more, we called it love, for the word truth was too small. The only name wide enough after the fall. Love is the truth of two tired souls, a white flag over a house full of holes. The strongest of us is not staying here, the one who remains stays alive and dear. When you go silent, I no longer aim the old accusations that carry your name. I ask if you're frightened, you answer me low, and it's not a challenge, a yes written slow. And I see you like a trench in cold autumn rain. You sit down beside me and choose to remain. We vow not to turn an open, trusting face into a battle map we could later trace. You handed the key to the vault where you break, and I leave it there hanging for your own sake. A stranger can't read where the border is thin, which word goes through armor and lands on the skin. The near one is granted the deadliest blade, and the near one reckons where the wound is made. Love is the truth of two tired souls, two swords laid down to abandon roles. You could have struck, you had every right, and set your wound on the table tonight. We don't start over, we start from the war. From the moment we stopped and asked for no more, we called it love, for the word truth was too small. The only name wide enough after the fall. Love is the truth of two tired souls, a white flag over a house full of holes. The strongest of us is not staying here, the one who remains stays alive and dear. We played this out before you took my walled town. I burned your harbor, watched all the mass drown. We swore to erase one another from stone, and each kept the other alive in the bone. We wore this war before we wore our own names. We traded tongues and faiths and lands, not flames. An old hound woke before we said a word, before either of us had named it. It stirred. Life called us back to this field, and I know it is not for breaking. It's ground we can sow. We raise no memorial stone to the war, a house where no traitor has darkened the door. Lay down your armor and I'll lay down mine. Two swords go down where the water is deep. Let the rust swallow the old design, and the old flags go where the drowned things sleep. I turn my chair and now we face the same wall. We wait to find we are the borderless land. We keep no accounting of who took the fall. 1,000 years of swords come down to one hand. You can be in the right and I in the right, both of us right and both of us left alone. Who needs a victory shaped like that fight? Who wants that country now? Who sits on that throne? Love is the truth of two tired souls, a fire gone out and we are the coals. We split the last of the water, not the war. The borrowed hero's code waits empty by the door. The hush that comes after 1,000-year fight is not a hell breath, it is morning and light. The word truce was small and it could not contain how much we forgave in the ash and the rain. Two tired souls, two hearts, one river where the current rolls. Two old enemies lay down the need to win, and the house that we built lets the morning in. No banner goes up and no watchman is sworn. No ledger lies open and no debt is born. It never mattered which hand dared to reach. It mattered the other answer past speech. We called it love, for the quiet that came between us wore no other single name. Love is the truce of two tired souls. One house, one river, and no more controls.
Yielding is not losing, a defiant little truth wrapped in something soft. While the charts run hot with drill and hyperpop, here's a track that wins by letting go. This is Yielding is Not Losing.
I promised my sister a year before this one that I'd be at her 40th next March. He told me about the golf on Thursday evening, and my body became a wall, an arch. I won't step aside, my love, I won't, because the last time I did, I went bare. The softness that once cost me my own shape, love, is the softness I no longer wear. But teach me a yielding that isn't losing. Teach me a softness that isn't a crack. I'll step aside next month if you step aside now, love, and neither of us has to attack. I learned to stand my ground the hard way too. The minute my first job, who laughed when I spoke small. The ex who took every inch of softness I gave. I promised myself I would never again be made to fall. When you ask me to yield, my love, I hear those rooms, and my body prepares for the loss I survived before. Teach me slowly that yielding is not disappearing, and I will teach you the strength that opens a door. But one Saturday you yielded, you came to the party, you brought the flowers, you stayed the whole long night. And my body, which prepared for the old defeat I survived, felt for the first time the strong man who could yield without flight. Now I step aside when I choose, and my stepping is strong. You taught me that yielding to you is not the old defeat. The men who laughed at my apologies are quieter now, and the ex who took my softness has lost his seat. I stand my ground when I need to, I yield when I choose to, and neither is disappearing. Both are my power, and the woman who vowed to never again be small is at last a woman who knows her own hour.
They laughed and said, "What's wrong with you? Why climb so high for just a view?" They could not see what pulled me there, something quiet in the air. It made no sense, no use, no gain, just staking beauty soft as pain. A silent call they couldn't hear, but somehow it was crystal clear. Not everything is meant to prove. Sometimes you move 'cause it moves you. I would climb up for the sky, even if you ask me why. Even if it makes no sense, even if it's just a glance. There's a reason I can't name, not for profit, not for fame. It's a fire I can't deny. I'd climb high just for the sky. In quiet towns in wooden frames, they carve their dreams without a name. No rules to follow, no design, just something deeply intertwined. A crooked line, a painted wall, birdhouses hanging odd and small. Not built for use, but built to feel, a living proof of something real. Not taught in schools, not in a plan, but something only human can. I would climb up for the sky, even if you ask me why. Even if it makes no sense, even if it's just a glance. There's a reason I can't name, not for profit, not for fame. It's a fire I can't deny. I climb high just for the sky. Some live safe and change nothing. Same four walls, the same old ring. But something fades behind their eyes, a quiet, unseen sacrifice. When beauty's gone, what's left to be? A life that fits but is not free. So let me build, let me create something strange, something innate. Not for logic, not for gain, but for the soul that must remain.
Museum of Old Wounds is indie folk with a melancholic streak running through everything right now. That ache people keep coming back to. Memory, heartbreak, and the healing after. Here it is.
Tonight I pull their portraits down, the ghost faced from the wall. I will not judge the one who stayed by those who left the hall. I drag the broken chair outside, where I sat up to plead. I sweep the unlived partings off the shelf I did not need. Welcome to the museum of old wounds. The hall is empty and the lamps are low. I say it to the door and to the dust. There's no one here to hear it, and I know I said it to the ones who walked away. I said it to the faces on the shelf, and now there's no one standing in the door. So I am saying welcome to myself. Welcome to the museum of old wounds. I keep the past, but I won't keep the guard. Let memory stay memory tonight, and not a sentence carved into a card. Peel the labels off the glass. The ink has faded gray. There's no one left in here to blame, and no one left to stay. Beneath each scar I see the line. This cut me and it's done. Not every love that enters here will be the cruel. Empty and the lamps are low. I say it to the door and to the dust. There's no one here to hear it, and I know I said it to the ones who walked away. I said it to the faces on the shelf, and now there's no one standing in the door. So I am saying welcome to myself. Welcome to the museum of old wounds. I keep the past, but I won't keep the guard. Let memory stay memory tonight, and not a sentence carved into a card. Dust comes off onto my sleeve. I hold it to the light. I used to ask them what went wrong. I don't ask that tonight. I stand before the empty wall. The nails are still in place. I open up my mouth to ask, and there is only space.